So I want to give you a short introduction about collaborative operations. So we are close to launch, so I want to give you an appetizer about that. What is collaborative operations? Therefore, I have to go a little bit back and saying what is the current situation today. Today, people and organizations are more working in silos. They are not really connected to each other, and there is a lot of amount of data which are coming up for the people, and out of the data it's really hard to get really value out, and that is what is the current situation. And even these people are isolated, are not connected to the expert. And that will change. We see it with digitalization, with all different trends, it will be changed. So people needs to be connected, needs to be collaborated. Data has to be transformed into information, and information finally will go into improvements, and that will be also the template for further decision. That will be changed. And even then the modifications, the improvements has to be implemented in a fast way and in a short time for return of investment. And to support that way, ABB is having this strategy collaborative operations. What it's behind. So we are providing for a customer, for a headquarter, for a site, advanced services. So we are taking care about data analytics on specific stuff. So we are not taking over the role of a customer. We are really taking over from our competency. We are giving operation support when it comes to predictive maintenance, very important. The maintenance cost is very high, and therefore we want to optimize this maintenance cost. Cybersecurity is very important for customers, and we are taking care about that advanced services. And that is not only what we do for certain customers, we want to do it around the world. So we are building currently around the world different so-called collaborative operation centers. So starting from the customer side, looking on their asset, looking on their data, doing analysis on their data, doing optimization data, improvements, and bringing this data back to the site, to the plant, to the headquarters for the customer for further decision. That is really the way we want to go. And one part, and we want to deliver that for the different kind of markets we are supporting. Coming from marine, going to chemicals, pharmaceuticals, food and beverage, pulp and paper, and so on. And one piece of that, it's really the center itself. It's really a physical center. And this physical center can be located on ABB side, it can be located on customer side, it can be located on customer headquarters, where it makes sense, depending on that. And out of that, this collaboration center, we are connecting to the plant. Connecting online to the plant. So we are connecting from the plant, from the information, also to the experts, which are waking out of the data, out of the information, really making templates for further decision, making optimization, improvement, and all that stuff. Of course, we are currently having service contracts, but the service contract is only reactive service contracts. And this is not changing. We are proactive service, doing proactive service. So we are really have a faster response to the customer, faster improvement to the customer, and all that stuff. So that we want to do finally, that the uptime of a plant will increase, the safety environment will increase, and also the productivity should be increased. And Collaboration Operations Center, it's one part of that, and that we're not only doing in one location, we do it around the world. And the first operation center will be opened in Germany next week, in Mannheim, therefore, and then not the next week, sorry, next month. So we will also open a collaboration center in Mannheim. Other collaboration centers are still open. In the US, there are 2 opens. In Sweden, there it's open. In Italy, it was opened this month. So there are coming up more and more collaboration centers around the world. And give you only an example what is different compared to the traditional service business. So we have really outside on the assets, we are monitoring the assets and we are monitoring online. And that will also be a trend. There are coming up more and more low-cost sensors. So it's very cheap to implement asset information, to get asset information out of the plant. And important stuff is that we do a continuously monitoring. So we are detecting automatically if something changes. There will come up a notification that goes to the collaboration center, and there are sitting the expert. The expert can go to the plant, can look on the details, because they are knowing what behind the data, how to do the integration of the data. And finally, if they found something, if they need to change something, directly contacted the customer. So the customer is really in the end of the loop. It's there when we see there is something happening, then we are involved the customer. Else the customer, it's not necessary for them to take care about their stuff. That is the main story behind, so that ABB will take care responsibility from their core competence, and that it's automation and electrification, while the customer can focus on their competence, that is the production itself. So he should not care about the automation system. He should not care about the electrification system. He should not care about the security of the system. That we are taking over the responsibility, and that's behind Collaboration Operations Center and Collaboration Operation. So if you're interested to know more, then please get in contact